Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Hardyhound Contest Grand Finale. My name is Martin Terrier, and my co-commentator is Andy Greyhound. Great to have you here, Andy. Today is a big day for hounds, terriers, retrievers, and shepherds everywhere, Andy. Our first contestant is no stranger to the competition. Our five-time defending champion, 7-year-old Chaser Chance, who won his first Hardy Hound when he was just 2 years old. And this year's contestant is the surprise underdog, 94-year-old Scotty. For our new viewers, this is a great time to explain the rules of Hardy Hound. Each contestant has to pull a loop through the wire without touching it. At the end of each stage is a safe zone to lay the wire down. When a player touches the wire, he has to go back to the start, and then take a shot of magic juice. The first person to reach the goal wins. Without further ado, the competition is on its way. The final countdown has begun. 3, 2, 1, and the game is a go! Oh, what a shame Case has touched the wire. How uncharacteristic. Scotty is taking a tumble. Back to the start he goes. If Chase doesn't finish the drink, he won't be able to move on.
Hey, Sammy, do a drink. Oh,
This is a really disappointing performance for our new contestant. Again, he goes back to the start. What do you think, Andy? What a shame, Andy. He is so close to the safe zone.
got this guy.
Wow, that was hiring. This one, make first.
Yeah, tear down the guys quickly. Yeah, I guess I'll just talk about this while you're ripping this to shreds. Oh no, wait, let's do it again. No,
Team 40, you're on deck.
Okay. Wow. So there was a lot I liked about this, I have to say. The fact that they were able to put together so many different elements, right? So there was all the stuff on the screen was really cool. Awesome. Wow. Maybe they'll come back, we'll see. I guess. All right. You might want to let them back in. I don't know. All right, come on then. Let's talk about it a little bit. Yeah, so I remember when you first talked about it, my worry was that it could just be, if it was just like the Carnival Wire game, it wouldn't be very interesting. Yeah. But you guys stepped it up a few different ways. First of all, you kind of made it so that it was very presentable here. It would have been easy to make this so nobody could see what was going on. Yeah. But you made it, so that we really could see what was going on. You painted the blocks, you laid the whole thing out. And then you had a great opening that set it up and explained the situation. Doing 2 players simultaneous was a big help because it adds that real competition. Mm-hmm. And having them move toward each other, I think that was good because it makes for sort of a strong visual center for the whole thing. And then you had clever gimmicks on top of that. You had the little windmill thing that kind of upped the challenge. It was really fun that you bent the wire into the shape of the dog, right? So that kind of tied in with your theme. And you went with it. It's a crazy theme. How did you decide, it's going to be all about dogs?
We didn't really think that much about it, that's why. Yeah.
Just like,
wires. We wanted Scotty.
Dogs, yes, let's just go.
Yes.
Of course. Anyway, so that was really super fun and cute. You can see everybody got into it because they all understood what was going on. So there was a lot that was super strong and super fun. And the one that really surprised me was that you put the sensors on the cup so that you could tell when the player was going to drinking mode. I never would have thought of that. And of course with the Makey Makey, it's a relatively easy thing to do. And then you back that up with the animation. The fact that you can have the player down here physically doing this and the animation backing it up, that was really fun too. So all that worked really well. The only things I looked at and said, the things I wish were different were feedback for the players. You had a couple situations where there was a buzz, but neither player was sure who it was. So probably the thing to do would be to have lights or down here so the player could see whether it was them, and maybe 2 very different sound effects so that you could really tell which one. But those things are pretty easily remedied. So I don't know. I think that thing came out pretty great.
I got a question. Was the idea to make a drinking game? Like, is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It started off as a drinking game, and then we built on that.
You basically have a dexterity test that you intersperse with taking a drink, and I believe right now you're using Gatorade. But it was interesting how it sort of had that, but then went beyond it. And in some sense, it's a little surprising that it's a drinking game, like seeing the roots of it, but how it came together was kind of crazy. I did not, actually I think the story sets up like it's now this time for this competition, and we do this wacky wire game, and it was sort of like, part of me wanted the story to set up why there's wires in the first place, but you guys went with it, and the animation and all that stuff just kind of carried it. I liked the little commentary you had in the subtitles. It was actually hard to read, like you were covering with people, but like having that more visible, but I liked the humor and just sort of the fact that you set it up as a competition and sort of have an announcer and like that running little humorous commentary was nice.
Good. Okay, and what team number were you guys?
42.
42. Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.